Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. Okay. I've not really had the strength to kind of do something or even see anything, make any video concerning this election thing, because this election thing really demoralized me. On Saturday it came with a lot of hope, it came with a lot of enthusiasm and everything, and then, don't get me wrong, I've not really lost hope. I've not really lost hope because I still believe there's something, I'm still holding hope alive. But honestly, the way things began to, it began to kind of bring me down. Not really bringing me down in the sense that maybe because of the losing and everything, but then because of the, exposing the level of criminality and how bad our nation has gone. I was telling somebody on Sunday, like, when somebody has so much graduated or matured in criminality to the extent that you do it without impunity, you do it without, fear of anything, you do it without hiding your face. I mean, it means that that criminality has become so chronic that it will take a lot for that criminality to be taken out of that person's system. And that is what I see in the situation of Nigeria. Thank God for this day and age of technology, internet, social media and everything, that everybody goes out with a smartphone, no matter how small it is. People are able to take pictures. And you see that even with all these things, that is, with all the technology, with all the pictures and everything, people are still doing all this mago, all this rigging, all this criminalities, all this snatching of boxes and intimidations and a whole lot of things that happened in this election that people are doing in the full glare of the entire world. Some people are caught in the where they were alone in a room thumbprinting for a particular party, like the entire booklet that was brought to be for voters are outside waiting to vote, and somebody is inside thumbprinting, like a whole avalanche of evidences, pictures, videos, voice notes, a lot of things that came out in this election. And it makes me, question the possibility of this country, Nigeria, surviving again. It makes me question the intent or the purpose of these people who are doing all these things to get into power, because it's so ironical that you will still see these people, they get into power tomorrow and they're telling you, oh, we are working on the mandates of the people. And I ask myself, which people are you exactly talking about? You cannot possibly be talking about the same people that you cheated, that you maimed, you hurt, you destroyed, you did a lot of things, like you stepped on their toes, stepped on their heads to get to where you are. But it gets to the point that it is so disgusting to see governors of states coming out openly to participate before they even send their thugs to go and do this. These days, today, in this 2023 election, you see the governors themselves, house speakers of their government officials coming out themselves to do these things, and they do it in the full glare of everybody, when they know that everybody's seeing them, taking pictures of them, recording their voice notes and everything, and they're doing it. And I keep asking myself, what exactly is up for grabs here? Just money and power? Just money and power. I mean, is there any other thing that is up for grabs here? Just money and power. And I ask myself, both the people that are giving the money and the ones that have already collected the money, like, do people even have conscience? Like, do people even have conscience? I was watching the video of one, like I said, there's a whole lot of videos that one can, post here. I posted something, like sometimes when I see most of these pictures, I just get tired of talking about them. I just throw them into my page for anybody that have not seen it to just watch it and see the level of criminality and how low people can go in the quest to be relevant, so to say. But at the end of the day, are you really relevant if you have to go this far in order to get into power? Are you really making yourself relevant in the real sense of it? I saw a picture of one woman that was just thumbprinting. I think I posted it on my page too. That was just thumbprinting. And one thing that came to my mind, knowing the kind of society we are, the kind of how religious we are as a Nigerian society. Tomorrow we see that woman come out and be praying for the success, for the growth, and for the success, prosperity of her children and herself, without knowing that she has mortgaged the future of her children and children unborn with that singular act that she performed there. When I saw that woman, the first thing that came to my mind is, how much was this woman paid for her to come this low to do this nonsense? How much did they pay her? It's not just her. There are so many of them, several of them. There's a voice note. I have a whole lot of voice notes here. Like I said, if one begin to share this thing, maybe I'll be throwing these things in the page once in a while. Just go there and listen to the level and see the level of the things that happened. And they boils down to the question again, which way this country? I remember when Sonio Kosa and them sang the song, Which Way Nigeria? As at that time, I believed that Nigeria was really beautiful then. If such people were to come back to life again to see how far Nigeria have come, maybe they will have a remix of that song and add more things to it. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? See the likes of Governor Wike, and this person will be boasting of how he is the best choice for his state, how he is the best man. And if you can go this low, just because you want to remain relevant in the political, and you ask yourself, how long do you really think you're going to live on this earth? How long? How long do you think you really have to live on this earth? How much money can you really eat? How much can you put on the table at the same time and eat? How much clothes can you have in your wardrobe? How much car can you have how many cars can you have in your garage? How many shoes can you put on? How many wristwatches? How many? Because we see most of them, the only thing they keep displaying is all these cars, wristwatches, houses. In the whole of have all the mansions you have, how many corners of the house can you sleep in one night at a time you want to lie down? How many times? Maybe you sleep on this corner 1 hour, you still get up and sleep on another corner 1 hour, you sleep on another corner 1 hour. In that case, you don't even have peace. Honestly speaking, I've been so tired to talk about this Nigerian election because I don't even know where to start. But the question I ask myself, all these things that people put themselves into, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? What exactly is the mindset, the end game for these people who are doing all this thing? The likes of Governor Nyesom Wike, the likes of these people that the police stations intimidating people, playing all these tribal sentiments, and you see all these people who sacrifice themselves to do all this for these politicians. When it is time for them to enjoy, but when the whole thing is over and they get to their glass house and everything, you're not going there with them. They just give you these peanuts every year. They keep using all these young men and women to perpetuate all this nonsense. When they get into power, they don't even remember you anymore. Which way Nigeria? Which way? The whole world is watching us, and yet we could not even hide it. Nyesom Wike could not even hide his level of greed, how low that man is. I never knew that man is that low. Like, that man is such a low life. Nyesom Wike, you are such a low life. Shame on you. And I see the arrogance and the impunity of the so-called INEC chairman, Yakub Mahmoud. Oh my Father Lord. How low can you go? How low can you go, Festus Keyamo? I remember in those days when Festus Keyamo used to be the envy of every youth. He was the voice of the youth. He was the activist that everybody was looking up in the days of Ganifa Imel, blessed memory. And today, oh my God, if that man sees what you have turned out to be, Festus Keyamo, he will weep. Oh, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame to all of you. Honestly, like I said, I don't even know what to say. Whatever is your thoughts concerning this Nigerian election, just put it down in the comment section. At this point, I'm just tired. I am just tired. Whatever you think you want to say concerning this Nigerian election, what is your thought? What is your view? What do you think is the way forward? How do you see Nigeria? Do you really think there's hope in this country? Whatever is your thoughts, just leave it at the comment section. With this, I'll say thank you so much for watching.